Moment Nnamdi Kanu's lawyers turn talks, hijack protests for Kanu's release by force from the street of Abuja. Interesting, my dear listeners. This is interesting. In fact, this is now making a round. Making a round. Lawyers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has hijacked the protests for the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In fact, they are now the one protesting. They are no longer just a legal practitioner, but now protesters for the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Anybody who go tell me say lawyers sabi protest, I no go believe. Legal practitioner, this one now international legal practitioner, not just a legal practitioner, a top-notch legal practitioner. You know now, Nnamdi Kanu dey use ordinary legal practitioners now. Aloy Ejimako is a U.S. legal practitioner, but a citizen of Nigeria. Now, together with his colleagues, they have taken over the streets of Abuja for the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In fact, this guy is saying that enough is enough. They can no longer take nonsensical from Nigerian government. You really need to pay attention to what he has just said and what he felt that that is not right, that has made them to come out for this reason. Please, I would like you to pay attention as this very video is dropped for you. In fact, I'm so much touched by what he just said, because everybody that listened said he has really spoken well. Let's listen.
The microphone to the man of the night. Ladies and gentlemen, did you watch that video? No. This is a huge no for me. Whatever is happening here is a huge no for me. Firstly, Aloy Ejimako, let me remind you that this is a protest, and whatever you are doing here should be a consultation and not a political rally. Can someone please remind Aloy Ejimako that this is not politics? This is not a political campaign, because the sudden swagger Aloy has just imbibed overnight. Where was this swagger all the while in the court? Where was this swagger since overnight? You have just developed a new excitement from nowhere. Now you want to do and overdo and perhaps destroy this movement that has been started already. All the while in court, you have been begging for all this. Where was it? Please, this is the wrong place for this. This is time we need proper consultation. You can see the way Masopara is just watching you from back. That means he is just there because he has to be there. But he's also suspicious of this new swagger that you just developed overnight. Perhaps we are watching to see what your plan or what you have in mind. The way I saw Masopara looking at you there, he looked very unimpressed with this show you want to put up. Secondly, Aloy Ejimako, why did it take so long to make you remember that this was always an option there for you to take? This part, this protest. Why did it take so long before you can open your eyes to see it? Is there something you're hiding? Because I had said it in this channel many weeks ago that October 10th is Nnamdi Kanu's last day in court. And after that day, this case should be turned to international advocacy and a human rights concern, and a protest should be held, and media conference should be held. I said it here, that you close your ear to that part. It was someone that was listening very clearly to that part, and he's the one now that has taken the bull by the horn. He waited until that day, as we said, for him to start that process. And all of a sudden, you now remember that that was an option on the table. Aloy Ejimako. Aloy.
Power or light? Light enough for movement.
Now you want to hijack it. Now you want to use it to whitewash your dirty lining. Now you want people to see you as the face of what you are not. You are trying so hard to appear as somebody who is maybe in charge of it. Now you're trying to be in the forefront of the whole thing. But we can see through you. Just make sure you tone it down and do not thwart this protest coming up. Number 3, and very importantly, Aloy Ejimako, this protest is not a political campaign. Where in the world have you seen this kind of hero worship? Somebody can't get so. Where in the world have you seen people organizing protests and turn it into?
My dear listeners, you see, on the issue of Aloy Ejimako taking this very freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to the other way around. I said it in my first video where Førçé is being introduced this way. Yes, it may sound political. Yes, Førçé might be using this to climb to his political office, but at the other way around, we the Igbos, we are now systematically using the same Førçé to win and get Nnamdi Kanu released by force. Let me tell you, you see, Nigerian governments have detained Nnamdi Kanu politically. Nnamdi Kanu is not there in prison ordinarily. He has defeated the law. He is there politically. That's why they call him political prisoner. Are you getting it? You have a point. Okay? And also, one other man also have a point that I paid attention to this very morning. But the truth have to be told. There is this saying that say, if you cannot beat them, you have to join them. And once you join them to win them. So we have to follow, we have to join them to win them politically, because this, to me, I will tell you, is not, a welcome situation. You understand? So there is, to me, I think there is a point in what Aloy Ejimako has just done, and it, to me, is still a welcome situation. Let us not criticize it. Why don't we just wait and see what the outcome this is going to bring? Yes, let's wait and see the outcome this is going to bring. See, let me tell you, October 28th, is a day that Nigerian government is even afraid of. They are afraid of. Didn't you hear what she already said? He said even before that day, they might even want to arrest him, which is true. Because they know what that is going to be when Førçé tried to merge protest for Nnamdi Kanu's freedom to the EndSARS protest Remembrance Day. Because that October 28th is the day for that very remembrance. My dear people, believe me, Nigeria as a country will be on total shutdown. You need to hear what he said. Market women should shut down completely. This is not Southeast Monday to Monday lockdown. This is nationwide shutdown. That is, Førçé is giving an order for a total shutdown of a whole Nigeria until Nnamdi Kanu is released. You know, when such thing happen and the whole world hears it and feels it economically, because surely now the economy will shake from that very day. You go know what's in the happen. My dear listeners, we could not just criticize this guy. Instead, we could just still give him some, at least some support, because he needs it. Yes, that's what I think. He needs it. All right. So please help share this video, let it go viral, and let everybody have a copy and a duplicate of it. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.